NFT sales surged to 10.7 billion in Q3 as crypto frenzy and crypto asset frenzy hits new highs. That's what we're going to talk about today, why NFTs are so popular, what they are actually, and one of the funnels that I built for a NFT brand. NFTs for all is what they're called. And let's dive in. We can see here NFT sales surged to 10.7 billion in Q3. You can see here someone bought a 650,000 NFT yacht for a game that hasn't been released, which is a digital yacht. And this one, Beeple, just sold an NFT for 69 million. This was a while ago, but still people are spending millions, right, on NFTs. It's a crazy market and a very fast growing industry. So why is that? Now, an NFT is a digital asset that represents real world objects like art, music, in-game items, and videos. They're bought and sold online, frequently with cryptocurrency, and they're generally encoded with the same underlying software as many cryptos. So a lot of people say like, why can't I just like screenshot it and it's mine? Well, it's the same thing kind of like with Mona Lisa or any of these other like art canvases, and like if you take a picture of it, is it yours? No, obviously not. And so the way that people sell them is via blockchain. So you can see assets like here, OpenSea, this is the biggest one for buying and selling NFTs. You can see a lot of this one, for example, is a big, probably the biggest, if not, I would say top three Bored Ape Yacht Club. So these go for hundreds of thousands, and what you're buying is not just a JPEG. That's what you're getting, but you're also getting the community, the closed private group of people who are all buying the same sort of NFTs, and you're joining this mastermind almost. So like you get access to other people that you normally wouldn't. And then you can resell it. So like some people buy them as collectibles. There's also the utility of land, digital real estate. And so when you buy an NFT, you own a piece of, well, in this case, you own a piece of digital real estate, for an example, Sandbox. And with the recent change of Facebook, rebranding to Meta and going more into metaverse, you have the Oculus VR glasses and all that. The world is moving more into a digital world. And while I don't think that everyone is going to be walking around in a digital world from building to building, I think it's more going to be like, scan this code and then you transition to another place. Anyways, that's a whole other story. I'm just showing you a couple of examples of NFTs. Here's another one, Monkey Ball, which basically, I love football, soccer for you Americans. This is an example where you can buy your NFT, which is, you're the player. You can buy your own stadium and you own that piece for yourself, and you can play against each other. And play to earn is a big growing industry as well, where, instead of paying for everything to play, you can make money competing against each other and all that good stuff. So a lot of interesting stuff. Now let's dive into the funnel. So let's take a look at here. NFTs for all, free case study reveals how I bought an NFT for $381 and sold it for $20,402 in just 48 hours with only 20 minutes of effort, and how you can do it even if you're a complete beginner and have no previous experience. Here's what you'll discover. In this free case study, you'll see how I was able to make a quick 20K with NFTs, but more importantly, how you can do this too. What NFTs are, what makes them so valuable, how to find super valuable NFTs before anyone else, why now is the perfect time to get started as we enter the next era of the internet, which is Web3, how you can profit from the NFT frenzy in your spare time without a big budget. So Mike comes to me and he's like, look, I have built a business, a $20 million business. Well, the business has generated over 20 million. I can put the link to, I think you can see it. It's Panda Planner. So an e-commerce startup that's done over 25 million in sales in just a few years. He's also a game designer who's launched over 30 apps collectively with over 20 million downloads. A crypto enthusiast since 2017, currently working full-time in the NFT space. So this is not someone who flipped an NFT once and then he's like, oh, I could create a course and monetize this or whatever it is. Like, he's actually done this, he's doing it. And while I can't disclose too much of the future, and I don't even know everything they're working on, I know that they have big plans for the future, and this is just to build the community. And so the case study is to get leads, to get people to know about this project. And I'll show you in a second how I was able to share this with my audience just on Facebook, and we had 250 leads. If we go in here, you can see 275, that's because it's 2 days ago. In 1 day, we got 250 leads coming into this project because we did a little free something. And you can get free access to this as well because he was so kind to allow me to share it with you. But the goal here was this. Okay, let's look at the roadmap, the flow first. We create an opt-in page, right? We get people to opt in, to put their email in there. That's the free case study, right? Boom. Okay, then we take them to a case study page. That's where they watch how he was able to make 20K in like 48 hours with an NFT. And then the order form is, if you buy the course, we priced it at super low. Like I said, it's free for you because he was kind enough to give it away to us. But confirmation page and a link to Discord where they're actually building this community. So if you think about this, he's a game developer. He's created multiple apps. He's working full-time in NFT. He's a successful entrepreneur and he's building something long-term with real utility. I showed you one example, Monkey Ball. I showed you another example of like the sandbox. And no matter what the project is, what we're doing is we're using funnels to bring people in with value. So if you're, selling something else, you can use a PDF, you can use a case study, you can use a webinar, you can use whatever it is to get people in with value. That's a hook. And then you provide a lot of value, you build a community, and then you monetize depending on what they want to buy. In this case, we have a case study, which you can see here on the sales page. So I've built this, designed it and everything, and he's recorded the case study. How I flipped an NFT. So above the fold, we have the case study. It's $27 at the time of me recording this. There's a lot of confusion around NFTs in the marketplace. We go into the problem people have, and then the case study. Here's the transaction history. We even highlighted for people who don't understand how this works. Again, this is on OpenSea, where you buy and sell your NFTs most of the time. But the NFT industry is booming. Biggest brand in the world. So if you take a look at this, Facebook changed name to Meta to stress metaverse plan. A lot of examples, and I wanted to show so many examples so people see this is a growing trend, not just a trend here today, gone tomorrow, but actually long-term, like Disney to launch NFT, digital collectible. Adidas announces Coinbase deal just after announcing its entry into the metaverse. Nike files for 7 virtual good trademarks, and video games like Fortnite, so on and so forth. And so, there's an entire course on how to do this the right way. So like how to avoid scams, how to set up your digital wallets, how to buy an NFT, how to do the research so you don't get scammed, how to know where to look for these projects before anyone else. And so, by the way, I'm not selling you anything in this video. You can get this for free. The link is in the description. Then we dive into the stack. And then I even put my testimonial here because I've been watching YouTube videos. I've been looking at crypto and NFT for a while. I got into crypto 2017 when I did mining. I mined Ethereum and a lot of other altcoins. And so I said, easily the best NFT course ever taken. I started watching the course with the goal to just check it out because I did my market research, right? But I was hooked from the first video. I love how easy it was to follow along and actually understand. Such a breeze compared to endless videos in the YouTube mess of NFT experts. This should cost way more. It's easily worth hundreds of dollars. Meet your coach. Again, we have he's actually done a TED talk as well. So hero section, this is just the beginning. You can see again here, using images, examples, real world data to show that you're still early. A graphic that's pointing here. So if you're building funnels, take notes. Kind of reminds me of the growth of the internet back in the 90s. You're here and look at this, because this is Web3 with digital assets. And then we have FAQ where we answer the questions. And so that's the sales funnel to get leads and customers. So now we go into the order form. It's just simple order form, nothing too crazy there, right? We just have the order form and testimonial and FAQ. So if people are on the fence, they should push them over. And then the thank you page where we have the link to the Discord, because that's where we're building the community. So that's a pretty, I don't want to say simple funnel, but a very effective. We're cutting out the fluff and we go straight to the point. Here's the case study. Here's how I did it. Here's how I made 20K. And then we go into what you need to understand when you dive into this community. Again, for them, when they're scaling this with paid ads, they're not going to make a lot of money on the front end. The goal is to break even to get leads, at least from my understanding. So take everything I'm saying in this video from my perspective, because I might say they're going to build the next FIFA, and who knows, like, that's their plans, what they want to do on the back end. I'm just sharing what I knew and what I know. going into this and as I've been building it. So then we have the free course that you can get access to. It's the same sales page as this one. It's just $0 and you can opt into it. Like I said, link is below this video. But here's an interesting part that I don't want to leave out is I first went with a design like this. So you can see it's not even fully done. This is a draft, which is if you're a funnel builder, you send over this to them to see if they like the direction this is going. Do you like the theme? Do you like the font? Do you like the images? Do you like where kind of the big idea, which is NFTs, the case study, like, do you like where it's heading? And from there you can adopt. And he's like, I think the dark makes a complex topic like NFT a little bit overwhelming. And I agree with him. So for that reason, we rebranded it to this so it's easier to understand. And we even added this, you're still early, the NFT space full of hidden gems. And I put popular NFTs people pay insane money for. You'll see why in the case study. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. So it's a fun space. Like I said, if you want free access to this course, you can click the link in the description. Here's what I love about this space. Crypto NFT, they're a lot of fun, but you need money. So I like to build a business that generates consistent money, cash flow, and then investing on the back end. So NFT, crypto, they can go up and down. They're volatile, but at the end of the day, you look back 4 years, and we've done a massive uptrend, and then 4 years before that, again, massive uptrend. And so, of course, it's going to go up and down, but as long as you have money coming in and not just the minimum breaking even paycheck to paycheck, but if you have a business that helps you make more, maybe double, triple what you usually would, then you can take some of that and every month you buy into the best projects that you like, and that's how you can build and grow generational wealth. Not financial advice, do your own research. This is a fun project and community that I'm a part of now. Again, I'm not getting paid to say any of this. I'm not getting any money from any projects that they're doing in the future or now. I just want to share this, and I was grateful that he shared the free course with us. So dive into it and learn how to do this the right way, because it's super well laid out in 12 PDFs that comes with it, like SOPs. This is the image, this is how you create the MetaMask, here's how you buy an NFT, here's how you research projects, here's the tools. That's it. Hopefully you like this video. Keep being awesome. I'll see you in the next one.